Hello everyone, welcome to my channel PHDChats. You clicked on the link when you didn't have to, and for that I am grateful. Today this video is going to be about self-care, but through the lens of reconnecting. Not me trying to find the letter from my pen pal that I found before the video, and now that I'm making the video I can't find it. Today, I might need your help. We might need to make some connections to make this happen. Welcome to my YouTube channel, PHDChats. You clicked on the link when you didn't have to, and for that, I am grateful. Subscribers, thank you for keeping the conversation going. And if this is your first time at Chats with Petal, get ready to ponder, heal, and dream. So in today's video, I'm going to talk, yes, about a pen pal. Now, if you are Gen X, you know exactly what that is. In the early 80s, I would say late 80s, early 90s, everybody in the Caribbean, most children that is, had a pen pal. I don't remember who the company was, but they would send these catalogs. And then in the catalog, there would be short bios about each of the children. And then you would get the name and the address. Just talking about it seems so far from, how we have evolved as a society. So now with globalization, everybody's just, a couple touches on your keypad away. But back then you had to write a letter, go to the post office, have it mailed. It would take some time to get there, and then that person had to write you back, reply. And the excitement and the thrill of getting a letter in the mail, it's a lost art form. It's the generations to come, they will never experience that unless society takes some huge evolution. That is lost. So I was, doing some spring cleaning. I always knew the box was there, but I haven't gone into this box in years. I mean, double-digit years. And I went into the box and I started to take out letters, and I found this one letter from my pen pal, and I started to open it, and I felt this rush of emotion. It was kind of like nostalgia. It was kind of like, I just started to think about my childhood. It was too much. I couldn't continue reading it, right? And then I thought, you know what? The emotions would make for a great video that could connect with my viewers. So I stopped, and I am going to go back into this box. I'm going to take out this letter, and I'm going to read. And as I read, I'm going to get insight into who I was as a teenager. What was I thinking? What was my perspective in the world? Like, who was I, and how was I communicating with this amazing stranger that I have not been able to find? Now, before I go into the box, I will say that, of course, I looked for her on Facebook. Of course, I went to Instagram. I Googled her. I found a couple people with her name, but then I sent some Facebook messages like, hey, my name is Petal. I lived in Trinidad. Did you have a pen pal from Trinidad in the late 80s, early 90s? And I crafted this message, and I sent it to a few people who could have possibly been her, because Facebook doesn't always give you their date of birth. So I was kind of imagining what she might look like as an adult and looking for the spelling of the first and last name. So I did try to look for her unsuccessfully. And I would love to make that connection, because with pen pals, you would send a picture. So I have a picture, and I would have sent her a picture as well. And I would love to see what picture I sent her. So before I go into this box, and before I start this journey of you sharing this video, forwarding it, commenting, tagging people in it, until we figure out how we will find my pen pal, I am going to go into the box. So I am going to find the letter from my pen pal. Why can't I find a letter from my pen pal? My God, that's funny. The reason I'm doing the video, and I cannot find the letter. Wait, this is it. This is it. I'm looking for this. This is the letter. Okay. That I spent all that time looking for. Okay, so I found some real gems in here. If I start calling and taking pictures and sending things to people that do not know that some of these things are over 20 years old, this video will be several hours long, but I'm going to now complete what it is I came here to do. This would be such a beautiful story, and I have seen so many stories on TikTok where, you know, people find pictures of a friend or someone they met on vacation, or they have a classmate that they, you know, have never been able to connect with online, and somehow they were able to connect with them. So this is now my, oops, one piece of, this is now my letter that I'm going to read from my pen pal. So she lived in Germany, and her town or her street is Eisvogelweg, and it's in Stuttgart, Germany. I had a pen pal in Germany. Now, the postmark is there, and it could be, I think that the date is in the on the postmark, and I mean in the letter, but this is just the letter, and I won't show her address, but I'll just cover everything, and I'll just show that it was from Germany. Yeah. Her first name is Eva. I'm not sure if she pronounced it Eva or Ava. So she sent me her schedule, and she, of course, had to write it out. So we were talking, I mean, we were in school. So sometimes when young people are together and everybody is on their phones, I'm trying to encourage them and saying, have a conversation with each other. Do you know what classes they have? Like, who are the best teachers? You know, what was their best grade? Like, are you guys discussing anything about the most important thing in your life? I know school is not always cool and engaging, but like, what else are you doing? So when we were pen pals, all we were talking about was school, right? So she sent me her entire schedule. She was doing Latin, politics, everything else, physics, Germany, Spanish, gym, chemistry is the same, but those two would have been subjects. Her school day started at 7:45 and ended at 4:30, and they used the 24-hour clock. The German school system: kindergarten 3 to 6 years, Grundschule, spelled so cool, GRUNDSCHULE, first to fourth grade, and then Hauptschule, 5th to 9th grade. Looks like real school, 5th grade to 10th grade, gymnasium, 5th to 13th grade, university, and a job. The German school system. From my German pen pal. So I'm going to read the letter, and it's dated 12/9/93. So I'm wondering if they write their dates the way we do in America, month, day, year, or if it's day, month, year, but it was in 1993. Yeah. So she says, "Dear Petal, thank you very much for your letter. I'm very happy that you would like to be my pen pal. Today is Sunday and my 4th school week of the new school year is over yet. Maybe she meant isn't over yet. I'm going to enclose my timetable. Perhaps you are interested in it. Can you send me your schedule? My summer holidays were totally great. First, I've been together with my parents in Kingsdown, South England. We lived in a nice little house near the coast and we saw many interesting towns like Deauville, Deal, Folkestone, Ramsgate, Canterbury, and London. After the England journey, I've traveled with my orchestra and the orchestra from Sutton to the International Accordion Youth Festival in Pécs, Hungary. Although the accommodation was terrible, cockroaches, the mood was fantastic and we had much fun together. We made a navigation tour on the Donau, visited many concerts, were in open air swimming area, and we took part in a judging concert where we got the 12th place. This evening is photo meeting in Stettin. I'm looking forward to it because I think it will be great to meet all the people again and watch the photos. By I'll enclose a photo of myself, which was made in my room some weeks ago. Can you send me a photo of you? That would be great. Thanks. You asked me how school is pronounced, schule. I'll try to explain. You pronounce it like the English word shoe and le at the end. So it's shul. So I was saying school. Since 25th of August, I'm also 16 years old. 16 years old, and we're writing to each other like this. We were so innocent. And so this was a 16-year-old. This is when we were so innocent and we were just being children and we were engaged in things of childhood, right? Because the voice and the speaking sounds like a younger child because of how we've been socialized now. I imagined myself having a pen pal at 10 years old. That's how my brain imagined me, the age I imagined myself to be. But I was a teenager. I was about 15 or 16 years old. She's 16 years old. Now, please tell me about your school. Mine is called, and I know I'm probably not pronouncing this, Jorg Ratjeb Schule, and it is a building where the Hauptschule, Real Schule, and Gymnasium. We are about 1,200 pupils, boys and girls. We have a school magazine. I'm a member of it since 3 weeks, and the English, the sentence structure is very interesting. I have to walk to school in about 10 minutes. Well, I have to stop now. Please write soon. With love, Evie. P.S. I got your letter on 11/9/93. So that would be November. So the date that I mentioned would be December 9th because she's telling me she got my letter on November 9th, 93. Do you have a nickname? Bye. So this letter is over 30 years old. It's actually going to be 32 years old. What the hell? 32 years old in December. This letter is 32 years old. This is wild. This is wild. It's been perfectly preserved. I mean, it shouldn't have deteriorated, right? It's paper. It's not that long ago. So I don't know how to go about it because should I share her address? Should I share her first and last name? How are you guys supposed to help me find my pen pal if I don't give her last name? But I'm not certain how privacy works. Does she want me to put her name and address on YouTube? I doubt it. So I can give you her first name. It's Ava, and there's a code. She lived in Stuttgart, Germany, and there's a code, looks like a zip code. It's before the town name, and it's 70378. So if you know how to go about this, Like, do I have to travel to Germany to find Ava? I don't know. So I'm going to look for, she sent me this great picture of herself, and I think there was a note behind it as well. And I would love to find her. But I thought this was very sentimental because it really does speak to the lost connection. It really speaks to the fact that we're going, I mean, years without seeing people because we see them on Facebook and WhatsApp, and then COVID came and really threw, you know, another wrench into things, and so we went like 3 years without physically seeing people. And we just send text messages. We rarely call. Birthdays or text messages or WhatsApp video, and we've really become, you know, true digital citizens. But that technology that is making the world, of course, an easier, more advanced, and creating quality living experiences for many of us. Technology is a good thing, but we are paying a price in terms of how we connect and how we bond and how we sustain relationships. Right, let's stay connected. I would love nothing more than connecting with my pen pal and giving her insight into who she was at 16. So that is still the core purpose of my video. So please help me find my pen pal. If you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I'm so happy that I was able to sustain your attention till the end, and I hope this video brought some value to you. Now, inside of that box, I did not only find letters that were written to me over several decades, but I found some other things stashed in that box of keepsakes. So I want you to take a look and see what else I discovered. Thanks so much for watching. Wow. Let me stay on task here. Jeez, wow. Oh my, I don't even know if I want to, I found my Trinidad and Tobago ID card that expired in 2005. I don't even know who this girl is. Who is this girl here? Who is this? Who is this? Jesus. Okay. Let me, oh my God. Who? I'm looking at a picture of myself. Oh my God. I don't know who this is. Oh my God, my skin. Terrible. Dry, acne, sugar, needs exfoliating, just, oh my God, I had pimples, just port. And this hairstyle was really giving. I loved this hairstyle. Loved. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is that? This is me. This is me. This is this girl right here. It's me. I'm gonna stick on that. Tracy. Oh my gosh, I didn't know she wrote me. Hope she's still alive. Hope nobody who's passed away. Well, Miss Candy Queen, the show have come a long way. I'm really proud of you. Yes, if it wasn't for Candace, I feel it would be done. If it wasn't for Candy, who is Jason? A general paper. I'm scared to read it. This is wild. Not a, how concerned should your country be about the spread of dangerous drugs? Mr. Ledgerwood, Modern Science. He gave me a 59. I know I was better than a 59. This is a paper at what? Not the, please tell me why it's, please tell me why it's tied with twine. Is this what we, there's a staple, but what is, this is not what we were doing, right? General paper, section 1, question 2. It says good essay, but an important side effect of the drug problem is crime and something, violence. Not so deep. I think it's important to mention the weakness of the instrument as well as its strengths. Drums are limited to percussion and therefore cannot carry a melody. So I guess my second question was describe the special attractions of your favorite instrument. And my favorite instrument was the drum, yeah. They're giving me a 27 out of how much? Listen, let me not get, I'm getting sidetracked. Oh my God, this envelope. Oh my God, this is crazy. Wildness.